Welcome back to the Bloom and Beyond podcast. We are continuing our 4-week Midlife Wellness series, where each week we focus on one foundational area of women's health, the pieces that truly support how we feel during perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. Before I begin, I want to share that I'm a certified health and wellness coach and a menopause coach. I also hold a certification in designing a sustainable nutrition plan, and I am a senior fitness specialist. The information that I share here is meant to empower you with knowledge and support as you learn more about your body. But before making any changes to your diet or exercise routine, please be sure to discuss them with your doctor. So last week, we focused on nutrition in midlife, understanding what our changing bodies need now to support hormones, metabolism, and energy. This week, we're turning our attention to another powerful pillar of women's wellness, and that is bone health and osteoporosis. Over the next 3 episodes, we'll explore what every woman should know about bone health in midlife, that's today's, and then safe strength exercises to protect your bones, our practical movement-focused episode, and then nutrition and lifestyle habits for building bone density, where we'll tie daily nourishment and wellness habits together to support strong bones. Together, these episodes will give you clarity, confidence, and tools to support your body without fear, only empowerment. So we first need to discuss why bone health matters in midlife. Bone loss begins earlier than most women realize, often during perimenopause when estrogen starts to fluctuate. Estrogen plays a protective role in bone remodeling, helping maintain the balance between bone breakdown and bone rebuilding. As estrogen levels shift, bone breakdown increases, bone rebuilding slows, and bone density gradually declines. Without support, this process can accelerate, increasing fracture risk and contributing to osteoporosis later in life. Yet, many women are never told that this is happening. Bone loss is silent. There is no pain signal until a fracture occurs. And this is exactly what happened to me last year. At 57 years old, I fell and I broke my femur. Due to the seriousness of the fracture and my age, my doctor ordered a DEXA or bone scan, which is routinely not essential until about age 65. My test results showed that I have osteoporosis with a high risk for fracture. I mean, obviously that made sense after my femur was broken, but it was still a shock to me. I'd had aches in my hips, but they had been attributed to you're not as young as you used to be, and all the while, my lack of estrogen was seriously impacting my bone health. I immediately began researching ways in which I could improve my bone health through nutrition and exercise. I wish I'd been aware of my risks before, and that's why awareness matters before symptoms appear. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Supporting bone health now doesn't just prevent problems, it builds strength and resilience for decades to come. So let's talk about common bone health myths. There are several myths that keep women from fully supporting their bones in midlife. Myth number 1, bone problems only affect older women. Well, I can say from personal experience that this is not the case. Bone loss can begin in your 40s and your 50s, which is much earlier than most people expect. Myth number 2, calcium alone is enough. Yes, calcium is important, but it's only one piece of bone health. Bone requires vitamin D for absorption, magnesium for mineral balance, vitamin K to help bind calcium to bone, and protein to build bone matrix itself. Focusing on one nutrient alone won't protect bones effectively. And myth number 3, strength training. People think that it's dangerous. In reality, bone-safe strength training is essential for protecting bone density and improving balance. Bones respond to loading, and gentle resistance actually stimulates bone growth, especially when done safely and progressively. Avoiding strength training increases rather than reduces fracture risk over time. So, what actually supports bone health? Bone health is not about rigid rules or fear-based prevention. It's about 3 powerful pillars. The first, gentle strength and weight-bearing movement. Bones strengthen when we load them safely. So think body weight exercises, resistance bands, standing and balance movements. These stimulate bones and improve fall prevention. Second, nourishing nutrition. Bone-building nutrients work synergistically together. Supportive nutrition includes protein-rich foods, mineral-dense vegetables, vitamin D from sunlight and food, calcium-rich foods like beans, leafy greens, and fortified products. And 3, it's lifestyle support. Lifestyle factors directly impact bone strength. Adequate sleep, stress regulation, as high cortisol accelerates bone loss, avoiding smoking, and moderate alcohol intake. Bones respond not only to diet, but to your entire internal environment. So now we have to shift from fear to empowerment. This was huge for me. I was terrified when I heard I had osteoporosis. So when women hear the word osteoporosis, like me, they often feel anxiety or fear. But the truth is, bone health is something that you can actively support at any age. Midlife gives you time, and time matters. Every strength session, nourishing meal, walk, and moment of balanced practice strengthens not only your bones, but your confidence in aging well. So instead of fearing fragility, we begin to focus on building strength, building resilience, and building confidence. That emotional shift is a powerful part of healing our relationship with aging. Over the rest of the week, we'll take everything we discussed today and turn it into tangible practices. Next, we'll walk through safe strength exercises to protect your bones, gentle supportive movements designed for real bodies and real joints, and then nutrition and lifestyle for building bone density. How everyday nourishment and simple routines support long-term skeletal health. This series is about empowering you to feel strong, not fragile, at every stage of your life. Your bones are living tissue. They respond every day to how you move, nourish, rest, and care for yourself. Your body is not breaking down. It is responding to how it is supported. And with gentle care, bone strength can remain a powerful foundation for aging confidently. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in our next episode as we explore safe strength exercises to protect your bones.